Okay, I just saw the weirdest thing I have ever witnessed in my 20 years of owning macaws. Okay, so a macaw's ears are located behind their eyes, underneath these thin little feathers that help catch dust, but also still allow sound to pass through. And their ears are essentially, if Cheyenne will let me show you, they're essentially a hole in the side of their head. There's Cheyenne's right ear. Oh my gosh, Chaka, come here. That was Cheyenne's right ear, and her left ear is right there. And now we have Chaka, and I was just kind of looking at her ears to see if maybe greenwing macaws have bigger ears since they're a larger species of macaw. But I'm looking here, and her ear on the left side is really tiny. And on her right side, unless I'm going crazy, there's no ear hole there. Look, it's just like a thin flap of skin covering where the ear should be. Chaka, you don't have your right ear.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, this is really weird.
Chaka's on the ground?
Yeah, Chaka is playing.
Aww.
Yeah, she's getting really playful nowadays.
Aww.
You're in such a playful mood. Roll. Okay, so take a look at this. Her left ear, there's a hole there, right?
Yes.
Doesn't it look small though?
Yes.
Kinda?
Compared to...
hers? Yeah, I just showed everybody hers.
Okay, you've already seen that.
So you know what hers are.
Yep.
Okay, and then let's take a look at her right ear here. There's nothing there.
There's no ear.
Am I going crazy or
No, there's no ear there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Are you a defective bird?
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I've never seen that.
I have not either. Well, you know birds better than I do, but I have not seen that either.
So do you think we should worry about this?
I mean, it's probably worth booking her a vet appointment, I guess, to see
Yeah.
what they think. What do you think, Cheyenne?
Should we bring her to the vet? That means you're coming with.
Oh, I
We're
think
dancing.
she's ready for it too.
Okay, let's go to the vet. Good morning, girls. Oh, that's right. You insisted on sleeping in Chaka's cage. Good morning. Hi. Guess where we're gonna go today? We're gonna go to the vet. Yes, you're coming with too. It is way too early. Oh my goodness. But since you are going to miraculously gain like 50 grams after I give you your hand feeding, do you want to show what we've been working on here? Tap, tap. Here you go. Scale. Good girl. Stay there. Look at that. She's doing so well with scale training. You are 980-ish. 980-ish. All right. Good girl. Step up. All right, now we're gonna feed you and then bring you to the vet. And I'm bringing Cheyenne too because she needs her annual wellness exam anyway, so what the heck, let's bring her today too. Also, another update, don't ask me how I figured this out, but Chaka's tiny ear smells normal, and her missing ear, or where the ear should be, smells bad, like maybe bacterial infection bad? I don't know. It's just not a good smell, so I'm gonna have that checked out too. All right, Chaka, step up. Time to go. Look at that good step up. Good girl. There you go. Going in. Tuck your tail in. Good girl. There's toys for you to play with, okay? You have to go, and Cheyenne, you're gonna wear a harness. Unfortunately, Ed is home sick today, so got Cheyenne here. Got Chaka back there. She's not happy. And let's go to the vet. Hi, girls. Where are we? Are we at the vet? You're not going to be very happy pretty soon. Something I want to check out on Cheyenne while she's here is she doesn't put a lot of weight on her left foot, so I wonder if she's getting like arthritic or something, but everything else seems normal with Cheyenne. But Chaka, man, this ear is so weird. I cannot wait to see what Dr. Plants thinks that is. All right, Dr. Plants is here. We're going to start with Chaka. Cheyenne's just over there on the bench. So Chaka, I noticed she has a really tiny left ear. So if you look here.
Take a look here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, isn't that tiny?
It's small. So the eardrum, okay, the eardrum is normal.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, let me get
You're a good girl, Chaka.
Good. Yeah, the eardrum looks normal there. I don't see anything behind the eardrum.
Okay, so other than being small, that one looks all right?
That one looks okay. Let me feel around. Yeah, that one feels normal.
Okay.
Let's check your other one.
And then this one, yeah, it's just missing.
Oh, there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's missing altogether.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
Oh, there's like a little tiny dot there. Do you see that?
Yeah, that is, like right back
Right
there.
there.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's not swollen behind there though.
No.
My concern would be like if like stuff accumulates behind there, that like just normal debris, that it's not going to be able to come out.
Right.
She flies normal and stuff?
Yeah,
though?
balance
Okay.
is fine.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's not messing with her equilibrium. She's not painful. It's not red.
No, and greenwings have this thing that I call a yawn button, where if you like touch both their ears, it seems to trigger a yawn response. Of course, she's not going to do it right now.
Of course not.
Yeah, but at home when I trigger it, she does yawn.
So a normal yawn. She doesn't scratch at it or anything?
No.
Okay.
So I think there might be an ear in there.
Yeah,
just
there might be
underneath.
probably an eardrum in there somewhere.
So what do you? Is it worth doing anything?
Well, my only concern is that with bird skin in that area, like potentially I could like laser it, and like open it up, but it may cause a lot of scarring.
Right.
And it might just scar back down and almost cause more damage.
Okay, so it might not even be
And
worth
I'd
it.
hate to like poke in there and cause damage to the eardrum since it is so close under there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Potentially like an x-ray might show us like where the ear canals go and if those are developed normally.
Okay.
The one problem is like with a lot of birds, they've got really intricate sinuses and with their beak. So when we take x-rays, we get a lot of superimposition.
Okay.
So we may not get good views. A CT would be perfect, but I don't have one.
Okay, sure.
But it may still be something, we have to sedate her to do the x-rays.
Oh, shoot. I just fed her before coming here.
Okay.
Is that crop being
it's
full?
pretty big. Yeah,
Okay.
it might be something. Maybe let's wait because I don't want her to aspirate when she's waking up. You are doing so good. But that might give us some info especially because there is a difference between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not bulgy anywhere. She's very symmetrical. So it may be hi, good girl. It may be something we never have to do anything about, but it might be good information at some point to get some sedated x-rays and see what those canals look like.
Okay, so we'll schedule a follow-up when she doesn't have a full crop and we'll get an x-ray and maybe...
That sounds good, pretty girl.
We'll learn some more then.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Cheyenne.
Okay. So tell me what's been going on with Cheyenne.
So Cheyenne, about 6 months... Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I know she's scared of you right now. It's okay. It's okay. I guess the last time she saw you, we were poking a needle.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
It's okay.
About 6 months ago, she was flying and she like ran into a door and slid and fell on the floor.
Okay.
And ever since then, for a couple days afterwards, she was not putting much weight on her left foot, but then she seemed to get over it. So what's odd is recently she seems to be favoring it again.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if there's something residual or I don't know.
Good girl.
You're fine. It's okay.
Just gonna want to see her pressure there.
Yep.
Yeah, she's definitely gripping me less with that foot.
Okay.
So I can tell she is probably a little just a little tender.
But then what's strange is she'll sometimes hold a treat in that foot and put all her weight on the left foot. So it's like it bothers her, but not to the point where she refuses to put weight on it. If she...
Yeah, you can even kind of see where she's gripping me just a little bit less on that one.
Yeah.
You want to go to your mama, don't you?
Yeah. Sorry, Cheyenne.
Great.
You're doing great, yeah.
She could have some arthritis. I wonder if she just... when she bonked into something, if she had some arthritis.
Yep, I'm wondering that too, actually.
Some x-rays actually would be good for her too, because we could kind of, I wonder if she'd let me feel her joint.
Oh, maybe.
Let's see, here.
So yeah, maybe an x-ray would be helpful in this
if you're
case.
okay, we'll do it where are you going?
Now she's happy.
Yeah, she says that's okay now.
All right, well, I think an x-ray would be a good idea, maybe.
Okay, I'll get some stuff set up, we'll get some x-rays going, and we'll have a look, okay?
Sounds good.
Good, great.
Well, Cheyenne's back from her x-ray. She's in that drunken, half asleep still phase, so we're just going to leave her there. And we have an x-ray to look at.
Yeah. So this view, she's laying on her back. So that's her head up there. These are her wings.
Yep.
Looking at her knees, her little ankles, and kind of comparing the two. So this is the one that she has been sore on.
Yeah.
And she does have some arthritis. So if you look at the elbow, so just how those bones you can see the joint and how they come together, and we lose some of that here.
Okay.
And if I actually zoom in right on the knee, there's like right here, this little white thing, we call it like an osteophyte. So that's the body reacting to like pain and arthritis. It tries to make new bone.
Interesting.
So it doesn't solve the problem, but that's the only thing the body knows what to do. I think she might actually have a little bit like down in her ankle a little bit too.
Okay.
Maybe even a little bit on the other side, but not bad. So we'll see what the radiologist says. But I do think having like some pain meds on hand, kind of like us, we have a sore day, give her some pain meds. A little bit of increased opacity right there in that long bone.
Oh, weird.
After she's 26, 27.
Yep.
After they go through different hormonal seasons, we will see like their body drawing calcium from the bones, and the bones will look brighter on x-ray. So that may be like an old remnant of that.
Okay.
I don't think we need to do anything about it, but we'll see what the radiologist says and make sure too.
Just something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on.
All right, we're back home from the vet, and Ed is with us now.
Yep.
You feeling any better?
No.
Sorry. Chaka here. Well, there she goes, but
Chaka's done with this story.
apparently, come here, step up. She obviously feels like normal because
Yeah.
she was not anesthetized.
Oh.
Cheyenne was.
Oh, poor little girl.
I'll fill you in on Cheyenne in a second, but Chaka, it sounds like after doing more research with the vet and her intern, we were able to discover that ear abnormalities are not uncommon with large species of macaws. Yeah, so the fact that she has a little ear on one side and the missing ear on the other, which she did very well for the vet. She let me move her head back and forth, and she took it like a champ. But it sounds like after reading, I think Dr. Spear was his name, he did a Q&A about this. He said that it can cause more harm than good to open up the ears, so really we shouldn't worry about it unless there's a secondary infection, like something starts to accumulate inside of the ear.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you're fine.
I guess she can still hear, so.
Yeah, and it's not like throwing off her balance at all. She can still fly really
Yep.
well. She balances fine, stands fine, so we're just not gonna worry about it.
That
I
works.
guess. So yeah, you can go to your stand.
Yeah, we don't need you anymore, I guess.
Go try to figure out how to eat vegetables.
Yeah,
She still
or
doesn't
anything.
know how to eat. Cheyenne, on the other hand, had to be anesthetized because,
Aw.
after I mentioned that she favors this foot, the vet, Dr. Plants, recommended we anesthetize her to get radiographs to look at her feet and try to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
The good news is when she crashed into the door 8 months ago, she didn't break anything.
That's
which
good.
We didn't think she did.
Yeah.
We thought maybe she sprained something. But it turns out she has arthritis in that leg now.
She has old lady arthritis?
She's got arthritis.
Are you an old lady?
Yeah,
I mean, you
Doctor.
kind of look like one.
Yeah, you're so naked. Yeah, she pulled off one of her pasties recently too.
Of
so
course she did.
she's
Well, it's
de-
growing back.
Yeah, hopefully she lets that grow
Yeah.
back. But that means we now have painkillers for Cheyenne. So we have, what's it called, naloxone, and we're gonna give this to Cheyenne once a day when her arthritis flares up, which is such a weird thing to think.
Do you have arthritis in your leggy? Oh, poor little girl with your arthritis.
The big question
Yeah,
is,
will she do that?
she's never done oral meds before.
Yeah. She does like to eat, though.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, since she's been seeing me tube or hand feed Chaka, maybe she'll be okay with
She's
it.
like, I'm a little baby too, Mom. I'm not old and have arthritis. Oh.
Is that, oh
My gosh. She
my
loves
gosh,
it.
she likes it. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to hide this on a piece of bread and cover it in peanut butter.
Nope.
I guess I can just give it to her. Is it good?
You're not old. You're a little baby, aren't you, Cheyenne?
You're just a little baby that needs hand feeding. All right, well, that'll be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
What is it supposed to taste like?
I don't know.
Banana?
Sweet? Coconut?
Okay. That makes sense then. Well, now you won't get arthritis either.
Yeah, apparently the nickname for meloxicam, according to Dr. Gates, our reptile vet, is magic meloxicam. So if I remember correctly, this is known for magically taking care of swelling and pain in reptiles, and apparently it does the same with birds too.
Yeah. Your poor little leggy. Oh, but the arthritis isn't gonna go away.
No, it's just gonna help her feel better, I guess.
Deal with the pain of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's that, so I guess we're going to leave Chaka as is, not worry about her. Just continue hand feeding and trying to get her to eat food. But I think we're going to have about 6 months of hand feeding.
Yeah, great.
Since macaws typically wean at around 12 months.
How long is she gonna do that noise?
I don't know. the baby squawks can go away whenever she wants them to. Cheyenne, though, are going to, I think, check back in one last time for this video after she has a few days of meloxicam, and we'll see how well it works.
She's so loud.
She is. Chaka is not happy to be back at the vet. Cheyenne is home today, but Chaka is getting a radiograph because last time her crop was too full, so we couldn't do it safely. But now, I think we're going to get a radiograph of her head so that we can compare it to later on if we're ever concerned. Now
Did
we
you
have
feed her this morning?
I gave her a little this morning.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so she's probably a little hungry
So
now
that's
too.
why she's also loud.
Yeah, that doesn't help. But let's go get some x-rays. So when birds are anesthetized and wake up afterwards, they go through a couple phases. One of the first phases is they kind of like seize, like their wings flap and you have to hold them pretty tight so they don't hurt themselves. But after the seizure phase, they move into a drunken phase, which is what Chaka's going through right now.
No, it's okay.
Chaka, are you drunk? Are you
You're drunk, birdie. You're too young to be drunk.
Yeah, we have to keep her in this towel, otherwise she'll just flop all around and fall off the counter. Yeah, so drunk. All right, we're gonna wait for your rads to come in. And we are back with the radiology reports. We have the birds over there because Chaka can't stop squawking and Cheyenne is taking a nap. But we'll go through this together. We're gonna start with Cheyenne. And it was pretty much confirmed on the radiology report that she does have arthritis, which Dr. Plant's already pointed out right here, and you can just see the more of a separation between the bones here compared to this side. The weird ossification of her bone here didn't seem to be anything to worry about, so that's good. It's really just the arthritis with Cheyenne. This is Chaka, and she looks like a normal, healthy bird on the inside. I mean, if there's any vets watching, if you see anything weird, let me know. Uh-oh, here she comes. Did you hear your name? Okay, well, we're looking at your radiographs. Here you go. You can sit right there. Okay, don't squawk too much, all right? Well, if there's any other vets who are watching this, if you see anything weird, let me know. But honestly, I'm not too worried about any of that. This is more the area of concern because of the lack of her right ear. So she is laying down and her beak is facing the camera. Yes, hello, we see you. So that would mean this side is her missing ear, but it looks pretty similar to the other side. And Dr. Plant said, and the radiology report said, that she does, by the looks of it, have both ears completely. But again, if there's any other vets watching, take a look and let me know what you think. But because of this, we're not gonna worry about Chaka's weird deformity of missing an ear. We're just gonna leave it as is because apparently you can cause more harm than good by trying to open that up surgically if it even stays in the first place. It might just reseal anyway. So shout out to the desk terrarium I have with some isopods inside. Also shout out to Ed, who's on the other side working on 3D printed stuff. But yeah, that's gonna conclude today's video. Wonder if I can show you another of Chaka's quick. Look at that! Here's her side profile and her little tongue sticking out. But again, this is the side of concern and everything apparently looks normal. I'm not too familiar with reading radiographs, but again, if anyone sees anything weird, let me know what you think. But with 2 different vets having a look at it, saying it looks normal, I'm not too concerned. To break this down a little bit more on what we're looking at with Chaka here, we have, this is her trachea right down there. We have what looks like some leftover food in her crop up here, so she wasn't completely empty when she went under, but she did just fine. Moving down, we have her air sac lungs are kind of these voids on the sides because birds have really weird respiratory systems. We've got her heart right here. You can see her cute little bones. And we have, oh my gosh, you can see all of her individual bones in her toes too. I love it. And this is her leg band. Metal shows up very bright white in radiographs, so it's pretty obvious to tell where that leg band is. But yeah, I think bird radiographs are pretty cool to look at. On the downside, the painkillers for Cheyenne's arthritis don't seem to be doing anything, unfortunately, even though we upped it to twice a day. So I don't know if we're just going to have to try a different painkiller for her arthritis, or maybe we won't be able to do anything for her, but it doesn't seem to be impeding her life that much. She just doesn't put as much weight on that foot as she does the other one. And Chaka doesn't know any different because she never had that ear to begin with. What are you looking at? Are you just looking at your feet? You are so dumb, but so cute. She's also going through her first molt, hence all of the downy feathers right now. Molting is tough. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed joining us along on this vet adventure with discovering that she's missing an ear. Never thought I'd see that in person before, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Patreon backers, for your incredible support as always. And let me know if you see anything weird in the radiographs yourself, because more opinions never hurt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.